Hi, Alex from Too Busy Reading here. For centuries untold, people have asked themselves the question, should I read Dragon Mage by M.L. Spencer? Let's find out. Here's a basic blurb about Dragon Mage. Aram Wraith has never fit in. He's always seen the world differently. But there's a reason he's different, for Aram has a power that hasn't been seen for hundreds of years. The world needs someone with this power, for an ancient god is rising from myth. Dragon Mage is an epic coming-of-age fantasy novel, and the first book in the Rivenworld series. Here's what I liked about Dragon Mage. It's got some original ideas I haven't come across before. Centuries ago, the world was split into an above realm and a below realm, and there's this void in between that no one's really got a concrete idea on what's happening there. I like the idea of sorcerers. They're people that can use magic, but they don't actually have the ability to generate the resource, which is called essence, to power their spells. Instead, they drink this essence that they harvest from other magic users. And the magic in this world is portrayed as a system of knots. You tie strands of aether that non-magic users can't see. But unfortunately, I found the bad outweighed the good by quite a bit. So to start with, it feels like it's a mash-up of cool fantasy ideas, not a cool fantasy story. Then there's things that I found didn't quite make sense. So the main character Aram and his sidekick Marcus, they swear a lifelong oath to the Sorcerer's Guild. But there's no magical binding to this oath. So there's just no consequences when, spoiler, later in the novel, they just break this oath and go to the enemy side. I mean, come on, this is an organization of magic wielders. How can this oath not have some magical binding consequence? And then there were just editing mistakes. Aram takes 3 items to a ceremony and then he whips out 5. I mean, I guess he is a magic user, so maybe that's how he did it. I also dislike how little long-term effects there are on characters when they get injured. They seem to either die or heal perfectly. So unfortunately, I don't recommend you read Dragon Mage. There are some good things, but I think the bad things outweighed them. And I think there's other fantasy books out there that are better. I'd recommend you read The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. This novel is fantastic. And if you want something suited to younger audiences, His Majesty's Dragon by Naomi Novak is a great Dragon Rider novel. And the other one I'd recommend is A Deadly Education, also by Naomi Novak. Again, this is for younger audiences, but I still quite enjoyed reading it last year. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next video.